CBS presents this program in color.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Everybody, thank you. Welcome to Tattletales. You at home, welcome to Tattletales. You right here. We have a studio audience, as you no doubt know, divided into three sections: blue, banana, and red. Yes, there they are over there. And they're going to win some money today with three celebrity couples that you're going to find terrific. They are wonderful, and you're going to meet them now. Here they are on my left, winning money for the blue section, dressed in blue.
That's right, blue for blue.
Mr. Monty Hall and his wife, Marilyn. How are you?
Not bad, considering, you know, 6 out of 8 in 2 days. It set a new record for us.
Is that what you had?
We didn't have 6 right in the whole week we were on last time.
How about that? Marilyn, what's the difference? Why do you think it's going so well for you? Marilyn, can you hear me?
Bert, are you talking to me?
Yes. Oh,
I can barely hear you, Bert.
You can barely hear me?
Through.
Let me get a little closer to you then.
There
Marilyn,
you are.
Listen to him, darling.
No, Monty was saying that you two are doing so well this week. What do you think is the reason for it?
A lot of threats.
A lot of threats.
Yes.
Right. It's called the big doubled-up fist is what it is. Sitting next to Monty and Marilyn, winning money today for the banana section, Mr. Pat Harrington and his wife, Marge. Good afternoon to you as well. Marge, how are you, darling?
I'm just fine, thank you, Bert.
Pat,
Yes,
how about yourself?
I'm just terrific. I'm wearing my banana suit. He's wearing his blue suit, and I'm wearing what?
How do you figure that's a banana suit? I wonder. You have
Just a silly line that I threw in, Bert. I didn't want you to question me about it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or I may start asking questions about your tie, which looks like a rattlesnake molted.
Moving right along. See if I give you an easy question just for that. Winning money today for the red section, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John McCook and his wife, Juliet Proud.
Let's hear it. No more ties.
No more ties.
No more tie games.
No more tie games. I thought
It's
you meant I
win
had to
or
take
lose.
mine off, is what I thought.
Right.
Juliet, how are you?
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
You're going to be better in just a second. Wait till you hear this voice question. This one's worth $150, gang, and here it is. Girls, you and your husband take a vacation bungalow. One morning you get up before he does, look out your window, and lo and behold, there's a beautiful girl taking a dip next door. She is absolutely in the nude. Oh. Absolutely in the nude. I don't know how you can be any more in the nude than absolutely, but which of the following would you do? Watch alone, wake your husband up so he can see the show, or simply pull down the shade? Okay, you and your husband take a vacation bungalow one morning. You get up before he does, look out the window, and lo and behold, there's a beautiful girl taking a dip next door. She is absolutely nude. Which of the following would you do? Watch alone, wake your husband so he can see the show, or simply pull down the shade? Think it over, ladies. We'll return for your answer in just a second. All right, Monty. Now here you are. You're up at Lake Arrowhead, taking a little vacation, and it's
Anybody who's absolutely nude at Arrowhead's gonna have
Is absolutely blue.
gonna have blue. I'm gonna have a blue toe.
Right.
well, it's in the summer. It isn't now.
Oh, I see.
I didn't say that, did I? It's August. What would Marilyn do?
Marilyn is very good to me.
Yes.
She'd wake me up.
Yeah.
Let me share it with fun.
Has that ever happened that you remember?
Something similar to it. We lived on a beach with an adjacent beach, which I hadn't known was one of those nude beaches.
Ah.
And she said, you got to see what's going on the next beach. So she did that. She'd certainly do this, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I
We'll
would think
find
so. Next door on that beach. Son of a gun, boy. I'd get over there, too.
Oh, you rascal.
Let's bring on Marilyn, see what she says. Marilyn, what would you do now? I mean, there she is over there, absolutely nude, as we said. Would you wake up Monty, or would you watch yourself, or would you pull on the shade?
Well, why should I spoil a perfectly lovely vacation? The bare fact is, Bert, that I would pull down the shade.
Oh, that's not what Monty said. No.
He didn't?
Monty felt about it a little differently than that.
How did you feel about it, dear?
I said you would do like you did when we lived on the adjacent beach to Nude Beach, and you took me there to show me the sights. You let me share in the fun.
I know, but, I mean, they were very young.
Oh. Well, I want to know, where does it say on my card that this was an old broad out there?
Marilyn used to be so nice to me.
Sorry about that, Marilyn. Pat, what's Marge going to say?
Oh, well, Margie's a little scamp. She's a rascal. No, she'd say, get over here quick.
She would, huh?
Yeah, she'd let me,
She would, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
You're
no,
sure?
I am. I really...
It's really positive,
I really
folks.
am.
Okay.
Punch her out if she wouldn't.
Let's bring on Marge and find out. Don't say it. Pretty sure. Marge, what would you do? Would you watch yourself or wake Pat up to see the show, or would you pull down the shade?
I'd probably wake him up, I guess.
That's what it said.
I like his wife.
Yes. Listen,
she's a good sport.
Marge, while you're at it, would you call over at Monty's house and get him up too?
Wake me up.
Wake up, Monty.
Marilyn's going to pull down the shade on him.
Really?
You ever share the pot? John, what's Juliet going to say?
No, it's a toughie. It really is. This is a toughie.
Yes.
Because we sunbathed nude in Vegas in our yard. Because
do?
Juliet, in some of her costumes. Remember that? Go out and say it.
Quite a few times.
No, because Juliet's costumes show a lot, so she can't put lines on from suntan.
I see, right.
So,
John, where is that you live in Vegas? I forget. I was...
I'll give you the address. I'll give you the address.
Curious as to
it's a
where.
cul-de-sac, right? She would either respect the lady's privacy and, you know, all that. I'll say she'll wake me up. I think that's what she's going to say.
You'll say, yeah, that's...
She'll wake me up. She's going to say that, aren't you? Right.
Okay, she's going to wake you up. Let's bring her on and find out. Juliet, what would you do? Would you wake up John so he can watch, or would you just pull down the shade?
Well, we work in Vegas so much, so we see enough nude people. I would just pull down the shade.
That's not what the man said. I should have gone with that. He was going to say it, but he didn't. I should have gone with Which means Marge and Pat are the only ones that got it right. They get the whole pot all to themselves. We'll come back in a minute to find out who wins all the rest of the pots after this message for you. Please come back.
Love.
Number 3. Hello there. We're ready with question number 2 coming your way. It's worth $150. And if you are ready, ladies, this is it. Ladies, a lot of guys brag about the girls they've picked up, right? When you were single, did you ever allow yourself to be picked up? A lot of guys brag about the girls they've picked up. When you were single, did you ever allow yourself to be picked up? Think about it, ladies. It certainly has happened to an awful lot of us. Bye. Let's start with you, Pat. You seem to be struggling with that question. Do you think Marge ever let some fellow say, hiya, honey?
Well, I think we're going to have a problem here with semantics.
No, I didn't mean physically pick up. I mean, you know.
Yeah, the semantics. I love her, hate him. I think she had a little shipboard to do once, but I don't know whether or not the guy actually picked her up. I'll say no. She was never picked up. I'm taking a chance.
Okay. You think he's wrong, huh? You think so? What's that?
What have I got wrong?
Why is he misunderstanding? No, when you were single, did you ever allow yourself to be picked up?
I'm going to say that she's going to say, no, she never did
allow herself to be picked up. Okay, fine. Let's bring on Marge and see if she says that. Marge,
yes,
when you were single, did you ever allow yourself to be picked up?
Well, he would probably say that no, I never allowed myself to pick up.
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. You're right.
But that's not right.
But that's not. No,
I picked up.
Wait, that's her answer. She got the right answer. She
I
said,
picked up a couple of times.
She said that, but she said, but that's not right.
That's not right.
She said
But that's what he
would
would think. He thinks, that's what I say, that he thinks.
Yeah, she
that
answered
I
it
would not
correctly, but
allow-
then she said that's not the truth.
Oh, yeah, right.
She didn't
didn't picked up.
But I didn't get picked up.
She said he probably said, no, I never did, and that was
Right,
her answer.
that's what
But
I
then
said.
After that was registered, she said, but he's wrong because I did.
But he's wrong, right.
Were you, in fact, huh?
Yeah, well, I know I was picked up. I mean, I picked up.
That's not the question.
That's why she answered
But
it the
that's
other
even
way.
worse.
You have a share of the pot, whatever happens.
All right,
and you
good.
probably get picked up as you
Yeah,
walk out of this
right.
place today.
By me.
John, how about Juliet?
Well, Juliet has been and was a single lady for a long time, and a successful one. I mean, she was a confident lady and knew how to cope with all those things. So I would say that she will say, yes, she has allowed herself to be picked
Has
up.
allowed herself to
Yes,
be? Because
I would say so.
Right, because she
I
knew
would say
what
that she would say so.
Okay, let's bring her on and see if she says so.
Okay.
Juliet,
Hey,
when you were single, did you ever, in fact, allow yourself to be picked up?
never.
We are striking out.
I was never picked up, ever. I was always had a boyfriend. I never had to be picked up.
Well, how did you get your boyfriend? How didn't he?
I would meet them through other people. I would never be picked up.
See?
I'll meet you after the show. Yeah.
Okay, John, guess
We are striking out.
well, no, but you're learning, you see.
Sure.
You're learning.
Well,
You're
when does
living
this
and you're
count?
learning about
Yes.
one another. We're
That's all right.
performing
It's all right,
a
honey.
service here for you today. Sorry about
pick
that,
you up and take you
Juliet.
to dinner.
Monty, what's Marilyn going to say?
When I met Marilyn, she was very young. And very, at least she led me to believe she was very proper.
Yes.
And I don't think, well, she never told me, I don't think she'd ever allow herself to be picked up. I'm probably wrong again. But I would say no.
You will say
Oh, you picked
no.
her up. I hope she says
Me
no.
too, Monty. I don't know about that. Okay, let's...
Entire blue section.
The whole blue section, and in fact, picked up Marilyn once upon a time. Okay, let's bring on Marilyn.
She goes, are you kidding? Every night I was picked up.
Can we see Marilyn, please? Marilyn, when
Yes.
you were single, did you ever allow yourself to be picked up?
I wasn't old enough to be let out of the house, I'm afraid. No.
That's what he said. You're absolutely correct.
Did you notice the Canadian accent come through there?
Yes.
She was never let out of the house.
Out of the house. That means that, how did you meet Monty then?
In the
Did-
kitchen.
He was the first one who picked me
He
up.
was the first one who
Yes.
picked you up. As soon as you opened the front door, bam, there he was. He says, hello, baby.
behind the open door.
That means Marilyn, Monty, Marge, and Pat split that pot in half. It is halftime, and we will change places. Fellas, if you will, step to the rear. The banana section is in the lead. We're going to change places and break away for a moment for these messages. When we come back, we'll find out who wins it. See you in just a minute. It's after halftime. We have done our turnabout. I have the ladies with me. The fellas are in the back, ready to go. Are you not?
Yes, we are.
Pat and Marge have all the money at this point, gang. So you got to try and
Come on, John.
Only halfway to go, though. We got plenty of show left. Men, most couples have a song of special romantic significance that they call our song. You better have one, because that's the question. What song has the most romantic significance for you and your wife? Don't say anything now. Most couples have a song of special romantic significance that they call our song. You better have one, because that's the question. What song has the most romantic significance for you and your wife? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll return for your answer in just a minute. Let's start with you, Juliet. I think I heard you groan.
I knew you'd get me, Bert. First.
You groaned on that one.
Well, that's hard. That's very hard for us, particularly because being both musical comedy people, we've done shows together like MAME and Sweet Charity and all kinds of things where we work in club together where we sing love songs together and everything. So that's particularly difficult. I would think, though, probably we did a duet the very first time we fell in love. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, yes. To the strains of...
It was a duet. It was Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes. And I would say that it's probably wrong.
Drink to me only with
Thine Eyes.
thine eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, so wonderful.
I don't know. It's sick-making, isn't it? You want to throw up now
no,
or
it's
later?
terrific. Let's bring on John and find out what he says. John, would you say that you and Juliet have a song, and if so, what is it, sir?
I would say, no, we don't have a song.
Okay. Now, what song is it?
Okay, because I know you made her
That's not
name
what
a
she
song.
said.
I know you made her name a song, right?
Well,
So
she did give us one. Yes, she did.
So I have to think of, I just have to say that when we were first together, we were singing together in the act. And we sang a song called, I would say it is the song by Bread, which is titled If. We sang that together in the act.
The very first song we sang was Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes.
Well, I thought about that, but
Yeah.
that's...
He recovers
That's
beautifully.
too
Says,
old.
yes,
Yes,
I thought about that.
yeah.
Yes, it was on my mind.
Well, it's
at the
hard
moment.
when you sung a lot of songs together.
That's
course it
right,
is.
we've done a
Almost-
lot of songs together.
We're going to
Almost
sing a song
impossible.
tonight.
Oh, no, we're going to sing a song.
And that song ain't gonna be it.
Or maybe.
Maybe this time. Thank you, John.
Zoom
Sorry
to
about
the
that.
moon.
Marilyn, what's Monty
Yeah,
gonna say?
sorry, Rich.
Well, I have I'm sure, a definite answer this time. The song that means the most to Monty and to myself is Where or When.
Right. Where or when?
Right.
Was that the song that was
He
popular?
courted me with that song.
With that song. He
Yes.
kept saying to you,
He-
where or
no.
when? And you kept singing back, if then. Okay. Where or when it is, huh? Let's bring him on and find out. Monty.
Yep.
Do you and Marilyn have a song that has
Bert,
special?
Of all the questions ever asked on this show, this
Yeah.
is the one where I'd bet the house, the kids, let's make a deal, everything.
Okay.
The song is Where or When.
You're right. That's lovely.
Oh, I could tell you chapter and
Seems we've
verse.
stood and talked like this before.
That's the one, boy.
Oh, yes. All right. You have a share of the pot. Well done, Monty. Marge, how about you and Pat?
We're not that tender. We've been married so long, nobody would remember
Well,
the
knowing
song
Pat,
anyway.
knowing Pat would be the beer barrel polka,
no,
you know.
when we were, yeah, well, you're almost right. No, when we were dating in New York, we used to go to hear Dixieland every night, 4 or 5 nights a week, Eddie Condon's.
Oh,
and
yes.
Pat used to get up and play the piano there all the time. His two favorites were Limehouse Blues and Sweet Georgia Brown. And we sit down and play a duet now of Limehouse Blues, so isn't that romantic?
Yes. I think it's very romantic.
I would have to say we still play Limehouse Blues on the piano every time somebody comes in the house. Let's sit down and play Limehouse Blues. It's probably Limehouse Blues, although that's the only song I can think of that we have any,
Okay.
connection with.
Limehouse Blues it is. Let's bring him on now. Hey, Pat. And do you have a special song, sir, that has a little romantic meaning for you and Marge, would you say?
I am completely without... The only thing that comes to mind is Limehouse Blues.
Incredible.
You really, honest to God.
That's incredible.
We're really tuned in today.
And he's howling back there. Isn't that something?
I told him the whole story.
Well, you really did it with that one. Marge and Pat and Marilyn and Monty split that pot in half, and there it is on the boards. The banana section still leads, and we'll be back in a minute with our double question on Tattletales. Come back and see us, won't you? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Here we go. This question is worth double. $300 riding on this one. Fellas, if you are ready.
Limehouse Blues.
No. Too late, John.
Okay.
See how you do with this one. Which one of you takes yourself more seriously, you or your wife? Which one of you takes yourself more seriously, you or your wife? Think about that, fellas. We'll come back for your answers in just a second. We'll start with you, Juliet.
Oh, that's easy. I do.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
how?
very much more the, as I said before earlier, the more practical of the two people. John is more silly, which is wonderful, but I'm more staid.
So he'll say you think?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring Silly on. Let's bring John on. John, between you and Juliet, who takes themselves more seriously, would you say?
My wife.
That's what she said. You're right. You have something to add to that, John?
No, that's just for sure. I know that.
Okay, you have a share of the pot, too. Well done, Marilyn. How about between you and Monty?
Oh, I think Monty takes himself more seriously than I
Then
do.
you do?
Yes.
You sure of that?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, let's bring him on and find out. Monty, between you and Marilyn, who takes himself more seriously?
I think I do.
That's what she said. You're right. Marge, you gonna make it three ways
well,
here?
I don't know. I hope so. I take myself much more seriously.
Then Pat does.
Oh, yeah.
You sure of that? Mm-hmm. She says, giggling. Okay, let's bring Pat on and find out. Pat, between you and Marge, who takes himself more seriously?
Marge.
That's what she said. You're right. Wow. You're all right, gang. We split that pot three ways, and there's the money racked up on the board. That signal means time is up. The Bananas have done it. Okay, we'll be back in just a moment. Find out how much the Bananas have won. Please come back after this message for you, won't you? Here we are, gang. The big winners, the Banana section with the Harringtons. $400. We had $1,000. 1,400 big ones. Wow, you guys are something. Is that right? Boy, they are really something. You're all something. Thank you so much, and so are you at home for watching us. Thank you so much. Bert Convy saying see you next time on Tattletales. Goodbye, everybody.
This is Jack Clark speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
You know that show Tattletales? The one where famous celebrity couples reveal their deepest, darkest secrets on Game Show Network? It's crazy. Well, you should hear the stuff they actually say. Just the other day, Meg Ryan's on-screen partner Frank Runyon admitted he got turned on during their love scenes. Well, Tattletales is so great that I told my girlfriend Beth about it. Well, she told two friends who told two friends, and so on and so on. And now Tattletales on Game Show Network isn't such a secret anymore.
The secret is out. Watch Tattletales at 1:30 p.m. Eastern every day.